this is more gonna be a we're just gonna talk this video. Basically, I'm 10-5 in Fut Champs right now. I have one DC, so it really 10-4 would have been 11-4. Literally matched up with like a standard cheap gold team, and the guy dashboarded, and EA froze my game and made me dashboard to give me the loss as well. So not only did he get the L for disconnecting, but he forced me to get an L for him disconnecting. So that's always amazing. But yeah, I've been running this team. I come out in a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-2-2, depending on whether I'm facing 4-4-2 or a narrow. And then I switch to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. If I can't get a goal, if I am leading, I go to a 4-2-3-1. Everyone comes back. Still playing balance though. I don't play drop back. But basically, I've been enjoying this team a lot. I can tell you that the definite upgrade is going to be, I want this left side attack to get way better. I don't have a problem with Tagliafico. I could play Proms on 7 chem and put him there. I don't have a problem with those cards. Neres is just, at the end of the game, he becomes useless because he gets really tired. And Depay is kind of the same thing, even though I have a really good goal record with Depay. 40 goals, 22 assists in 46 games. Can't really ask for much more. Same thing with Dembele. Dembele, he could be a little bit better, but I don't always have him down the middle. So depending on the type of kid we're playing against, sometimes he goes missing because a lot of the stuff, especially in champs anyway, has been forcing it down the middle with the 1-2s. But something I just want to talk about quick for this video. This is going to be No Money Spent episode 4. I think the last episode was our live com gameplay. But basically what I want to talk to you right now is how EA have really effed up division rivals and champs. And I don't know necessarily if they meant to F it up or if it's just something that there's making a game on 2 different consoles this year. Corona happened, people are understaffed, like I get it, things happen, but it's kind of baffling to me. And I think a lot of people, especially if you're a casual FIFA player, you're going to want to watch this video and then you can make a decision for yourself on how you're going to approach it. Now, I'm going to go over to my rivals score right now, and this is what we're going to be talking about today. So, division rivals, I currently have a 16,550. Now, rank 1 is 13,750. As you can see, I've played 36 matches out of my 30. So, my 30 have been done for 6 games now. I am only 10-5 in Fut Champs right now. It's Monday. It got delayed, so I still have to finish 15 games. Normally, I would be done by Sunday morning, if not Saturday night. The reason why I still have to play Fut Champ games right now is because with rivals, they decided to make your Fut Champ games count towards your rival score, which it did last year, so there's no problem with that. But they made the cap 400. So with Fut Champs, it's not the same as division rivals where you can go and you can get a win and you'll get 800 and 900 to your ranking score, your weekly reward ranking score. You're going to get 400. So if you 5-0 someone in like game 3 of Fut Champs, game 1, game 2, doesn't matter the game number, you beat them 5-0, you're only getting 400 skill points. If you lose to someone 5-0 in Fut Champs, you're only getting 400 skill points. There are only 30 matches that are available to be played. So if you don't play any rivals at all and play all 30 Fut Champs before your before you play any rivals matches, you will get 12,000 as your weekly ranking score, and you will have no opportunity to increase that. And the reason why I say you need to pay attention to that is I'm at 1650. The first weekend I got 14,050. Last weekend I think I got around 14, 15, and this weekend I'm at 16. I played 26 rivals matches before I even started my Fut Champs to get this high of a ranking. Unless you're going like, if you play 30 Fut Champs and don't play any rivals matches, you have no chance of getting rank 1, and you're probably not going to get rank 2. And now the reason why even this is more important is the rank 1 rewards for Division 1, you need to win minimum 25 to 26 of your weekly rivals games to qualify for rank 1 in Division 1. That's how big the skill gap is. Rank 2 in Division 2, I can tell you for a fact I've won at least 20 of my rivals games this week that I played, and I played like 27 games straight on Rivals, and that only got me to 16,000. So I could still somehow in the next 2 days, it's going to be close. Like they could bring up to 15,000 in the next 2 days, depending on how the rest of the world plays. But basically the point of this video is if you take your rewards and then you don't play any matches and then Fut Champs goes live on Friday and you play all 30 matches of Fut Champs before you even think about Rivals, your rival score is 12,000 and there is no way for you to increase that. I recommend that you play your Rivals before Fut Champs. If you're someone who's casual, honestly, truthfully, and EA is probably not going to like that I say this, I don't think you should play Fut Champs. Because with the way this game is right now, pay to win has never been a bigger thing at all in the game. At all in any FIFA, I should say. Everyone has money right now, so it's not like people can't make good teams. It's just the gap between the top rated gold cards and then the rest of the high rated cards right now is so unbelievably ridiculous, you'd have no idea. Mbappe, Neymar, Rashford, Martial, unless you have Varane, Van Dijk icons in defense, like the other man will always have an advantage with the 1-2. It's just how the defending in the AI is this year. Like it's more manual than it has ever been. I'm gonna try to look at Neymar's price right now to give you an example. It's more manual than it has ever been. So when it comes to the greatness of that, where people not being able to use drop back one depth and just rat out games, that's beautiful. But at the same time, you will not win. Wow, he's already dropped to 9. See, this is how you know that people have money this year, because he's already at 900K. So people are opening packs and they're buying him and trading him, because he was at 1.7 for a while last year in the beginning. But a lot of people I feel like are having the same issue with defending when it comes to, everyone loves that it's manual, but you have to take into account that when the AI is so nerfed down that it's going to be almost too manual, to where they've kept attacking exactly the same. Attackers always have gotten an advantage in FIFA. If you're going at someone and you've been in a position where you've had to been in a one-on-one and you've tackled them, and 9 times out of 10 the ball will either go back to them, it'll dink off the post, something will go into their favor. Everyone calls it EA AIDS when really it's just EA, like that's just the game mechanics. You multiply that times 10 and you have FIFA 21 right now. I have lost 4 games of Fut Champs, and every game I lost was to an Mbappe Rashford 1-2-4-4-2 lineup, and someone's just going to LBA across the front. It's a lot of stress that I would say most people you don't need. I have a couple gold method trading methods. One I put in my first video out. I can drop the other ones I use in future videos. I have gold card flip methods that will make you 10, 15K in 10 minutes, and you can take that money and go play foot drafts. If you're someone who's playing this game strictly casually, strictly to have a good time, and you just want to think, how can I make the most money possible for my time and enjoy it? Like if you only have 2 hours a day to play your FIFA, you work all day, you work a 40-hour week, you got 2 hours to come home at night at play, I would not recommend you play Champs. Because with Rivals games and Champs games counting, every Champs game you play before your Rivals quota is met, you're taken away from Rivals. So someone like me, I'm trying to make like series on this game and whatnot. I had to play 27 matches of Rivals between. I played 22 matches of Rivals on Saturday, because today's Monday, and then Sunday I had to finish my Rivals out, and I started Fut Champs. And now is Monday. I have till midnight tonight to finish Fut Champs, and I'm only 10-4. So I still have to play 16 more games of Champs today, which would have basically in the last 3 days I would have played over 60 games of competitive FIFA, whether it's Rivals or Fut Champs, for rewards that honestly, the way it's looking right now, are not going to be that worth it. Because you look at rank 1 rewards. For example, I'm in Division 2 right now. Let's look at the rank 1 rewards I'm going to get this week. Now keep in mind, Division 4 rank 1 gives you 2 rare player packs, 2 mega packs, and 2 jumbo premium golds. Now rare player packs are 12 players, all rare, all gold. Pretty much the best pack you can get. Any type of rare player pack Gold Rare Player Pack is the best pack you can get in this FIFA because you're pretty much guaranteed to pack something decent, if not discardable, tradable. You'll get something from the pack 90% of the time. Rare, Jumbo Rare, Ultimate, all those packs are good. I'll go to the weekly reward rankings right now. So we go to our rewards for rank 1. First of all, 75K. I've done this math. If you 75K, if you play, you would have to play 140 matches of like in-game matches if you were making like it's okay 150. If you're making 500 coins a match, which most people are, that's 150 matches a week. Basically makes you 70K. Now, if you're someone who plays all of Rivals and all of Fut Champs, you get 60. You would only have 60 matches done. If you only play Rivals, you only have 30 matches done. Personally, this is why I've took coins the first 3 weeks, because the way the market is right now, people aren't listing cards for such a high price because everyone has money. It's more about you need to get your card out and sold so that you can have money to go and buy players. So the prices have probably been lower right now than they've ever been at the beginning of the year, and I don't really see them spiking until swaps and big time SBCs come out. I think it's going to be a rotating thing of, okay, this league this week might be 10, 15K more expensive because this said card is out, and then we keep it moving that way. But 75K, I don't have an issue with taking that. This is where my issue comes in. This is Division 2 rank 1 tradable. Pretty much everyone in this is between 1800 and 2000 skill level. You basically bounce between that range. Some of the best people, best teams you'll play in FIFA. There's not. I play a Mane, a Martial, a Rashford, Lucas. Like, I play meta cards every game now. The reason why I'm doing well in champs is because I'm playing against good competition every game. Let's go to the untradeable, which should be the best rewards possible. These untradeable rewards right here. Let me move my camera so I can put my. I'll move myself here. These untradeable rewards on the screen right now are worse than Division 1 rank Rivals. I would take 2 rare gold player packs and the 4 mega packs over these 2 rare mega packs and the 2 rare gold packs, because you potentially could pack all 80s and under in players in these packs. Like, it would not be a shock if the highest player out of all these packs was like an 81, 82 rare, and now you have a bunch of contracts. It used to be you take untradables so you can use one team and you have fitness cards for champs. And now you don't need fitness, so there's really no point in doing that. Go to the tradable rewards. This is even worse. Like, you could legit get a rare gold pack with a 79 rate as your best player and a rare mega pack with like an 83 like Jorginho as the best card and 2 mega packs. And yeah, you could probably discard this for 15K altogether, like all your consumables, but you basically would just be making 15,000 coins for 30 matches of FIFA, and then depending how you do in champs. But at that point, if you're in rank 1 for Rivals, that means that you would have played 30 games of Rivals, because you legit cannot get rank 1 unless you're playing minimum 10 games, and you have to go 10-0 along with all your Fut Champs. Like, the points will just not add up. So you're basically saying that you're putting in 30 games of FIFA between Thursday, when it resets, Friday, and then Saturday. And then Fut Champs starts on Friday, and you have to basically hope that you can get those 30 games of champs in between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be impossible. I feel like EA did this so they could drop the ranking points down so more people could get rank 1, because the complaint last year was that the people who grind all day like me or have more time to play can turn around, and I was getting 24,000 as my rank 1 Rivals reward consistently last year due to the SBC challenges, Rivals weekly objective cards, all that stuff. Every week I was grinding the game. And now, not only does it not make sense to play champs and Rivals at the same time, it doesn't make sense to be in Division 1 rank 1. I can tell you for a fact I'm D-ranking down to D2, D3 once I finish my champ games, because if I'm looking at it from a perspective of I need to get both things done and I don't want to have to play 60 matches every week, I myself am averaging a 2,000 high 1900 skill level. I could drop down to D4, win 15 games in a row, play then 15 of them on champs, and get half of my points be from solid rivals wins and half my points be from champs, get rank 1 rewards every week, get my untradeable rare player packs, and still get my Fut Champ Gold 2, Gold 1 Elite rewards, which all in all would get me my team as quick as it needs to go. If you're a casual person, that's the approach I would take personally. I would find whatever division that you think that you struggle to be in, go to the one right below that where you know you clean house, relegate yourself to that because records do not matter, and play that for 10-15 games between Thursday, Friday as you're on up to champs. Win majority, if not all those games, turn around and then play champs. And you'll get 400 every time, so maybe only 10 games of champs counting, that's 4,000. If you add that on to 15, 20 wins, say you do 20 times 700, that's, what's 20 times 700? Is 20 times 700 14,000? 1,400? No. 20 times 700 is 14,000, right? I need to get my shit together. I'm gonna get my iPhone calculator out. 20 times 700. Yeah, 14,000. So you look at it, if you win 20 games and you would get minimum 700, which you will get. The least you'll get is like 690 for a win in rivals. That's 14,000 points. You then add on another 4,000 to that for 10 Fut Champ matches because you get 400 every single time. You're now at 18,000. Can 18,000 get you rank 1 almost every division? I would think so. If you're someone who's going to play the game, be like, oh, I'm all about my skill, I'm all about trying to get better, I don't think you're going to have to dedicate a serious grind to committing to D1, D2 rival play and then turn around and playing champs. Unless you're a pro or a YouTuber or you really, really know what you're doing. If you really know what you're doing, you'd be in D1, you'd be elite. You're not going to go into D2, D1 every week and win 26, 27 matches. There's people that can't do that in a Fut Champs weekend, and Fut Champs isn't even based off your division. It's based off of the win streak percentage. So I don't think that it's worth it for a high-level casual player to sit here and do what I'm going to do, which is grind rivals Wednesday, Thursday, try to get the highest score I can, get as many games in as I can, and then when Friday comes, blitz into Fut Champs. It is going to burn people out, and then when Call of Duty comes out or all these other games come out, you're going to see like a lot of people are going to get off this game, and you're going to see it coming now. Because for me personally, all this is too much too fast. I think that they didn't give people enough time to learn the game. They threw coins at everybody so everyone could be happy. From a casual standpoint like myself who doesn't have a credit card or mommy's money to spend on the game, I 100% am a fan of giving people coins quick as possible. From the standpoint of having people learn your title, I think it was the worst thing you could do. No one really had to grind or use crappy players in order to learn the game mechanics. Like me personally, I went from gold rare. Before I played a single game on this FIFA title, I had a full League 1 Serie A hybrid, and my worst player was like a 81 Florenzi, who's probably top 5, top 7 right back on the whole game right now. And that should say everything about how easy it is to make a team. I web apped for a week and made a baby god squad. And now I went from Skriniar and Romagnoli to Eder Militao and Lenglet, which notoriously those cards at the beginning of FIFA titles are ridiculously OP. And now I'm about to be on finish my first weekend of Fut Champs, and I'm already looking at I'm getting Sergio Ramos next week. And last year I wouldn't have been able to get Sergio Ramos till past Thanksgiving if I even wanted to get that. And the fact that I'm looking at these high-rate defenders this early because the game mechanics are this broken should say a lot. But basically, the gist of my whole thing is if you want to make the most money possible and you're a casual person, what I would do is I would focus purely on rivals. I wouldn't even touch champs. I would learn a simple gold method that could make me 5-6K on the dot like that. Everyone has them. You can look around, you can watch my old videos, you can watch other YouTubers' videos. Everyone has tips that can make you a quick buck. And if you can make 5-6K, take that money, take 10K of your own money, go enter in an online foot draft, try to win that. Because if you can get to the final of a foot draft and you win it, you can discard those rewards. You'll make literally 10, 11K off a discard. So now you're looking at it as, if you get fuck all as your rewards, you spent 15K on a token, you basically took a 4K gamble on getting a mega player that could have made your money back. And then you can turn around and trade quick. You'll make the 3-4K that you took as a loss if you discard everything, buy another token, go again. I've already done 4 drafts within like the last week because I was so sick of rivals, and I lost my first 3 in the final every time. And I just took around, traded whatever I had for my packs, traded the 1, 2, 3K I needed to make my money back to get my token, and I played it that way. I think that's going to be the most beneficial for enjoyment and to still make a lot of profit. There's really no reason to play Fut Champs at all right now with the way that they set up this 30 matches for 4 and only getting 400 match points a match. The Rivals rewards are better than the Fut Champ rewards, and the Fut Champ rewards aren't even like, and the Rival rewards aren't even like that great either. These are the, last year you were getting D1, D2 ultimate packs. This year you're getting literally mega packs and rare megas, and you're only getting 2 of them. Like D2 rank 1 is only 2 rare megas. Like that's wild. Last year you could get 4 or 5 rare megas. Like I would literally get gold 2 Fut Champs rewards and have like 6 rare megas to open up after my Rivals rank 1. So that's gonna be the end of this no money spent for video. It's more just a discussion on how I'm approaching the rest of the year as far as Rivals, Champs, everything goes. I'm gonna finish my Fut Champs matches out today. I gotta do some things for school, and I gotta get this upload done right now. Then we're gonna finish our Fut Champ matches. We'll be starting a career mode. I have been doing a lot of research on it. I have fallen back in love with it. I just got to figure out a team to pick. I'm leaning towards going championship right now and grinding up through the ranks that way, trying to find some cheap beasts that we can get dubs with. But we will see. That video will definitely be coming out this week. I've been playing Cold War. Don't know if I'm going to have enough to put a gameplay out on it. The beta, it's alright, but I'd have to try to get like a gameplay clip, and then we can go and we can talk about that. Very excited for it. However, it's a big question mark with one thing on that, and I'll talk about that in that video. So next video will be No Money Spent episode 5. We will have our Fut Champs matches completed. We will be rotating out the squad, selling players, talking about where we're heading next, and then sometime tomorrow, maybe even later today, we're gonna have our career mode announcement video. We're gonna decide which club we are picking for the grind. But I will say right now I'm leaning towards a lower league club that we can go through promotions and all that great stuff with. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope I shared something today that you guys didn't know about before. I'm about to get back on some flips while I do this schoolwork, and I will catch y'all on No Money Spent episode 5. Deuces.